What would you do if you discovered that one of the biggest global superstars quietly made a move so unexpected, so deeply human, that it left even her most loyal fans speechless? Imagine a world obsessed with lights, cameras, and headlines where every detail of a celebrity's life is dissected and magnified, but in the shadows of all that noise, a single act of kindness slips through almost unnoticed. This is where we begin with Jisoo of BLACKPINK, who, without the usual fanfare, quietly donated 100 million won to a children's hospital. Not a flashy event, not a press release, not even a social media post. Just a simple, silent act with extraordinary weight. And the question that now lingers is, why would one of the most visible women on the planet choose to hide something so powerful? The mystery only deepens when you realize where the money went. The Seoul National University Children's Hospital, a place where every day is a fight for survival for young patients and their families. 100 million won isn't just a number. It translates to life-saving surgeries, advanced treatments, and a little more hope in hospital wards where hope can feel like a luxury. Jisoo didn't just give money. She gave moments, maybe even futures, to children she's never met. But again, why keep it silent? Why pass up the kind of positive publicity that most stars would crave? To understand this, we need to zoom out. Celebrities live in a world where image is everything. Every action, every word, every smile has a price tag attached to it in the branding world. Public charity can increase brand value, boost endorsements, and deepen fan loyalty. But Jisoo took the opposite route. In marketing psychology, this is what's called the silent value principle. By withholding attention from her own act, she creates a paradox. She makes the gesture infinitely more powerful because fans discover it themselves. Feels authentic, uncalculated, and rare in an age where every gesture is monetized. To think about it, what's more impactful? A star tweeting, "I donated today," or fans discovering whispers of a quiet donation that nobody was supposed to know about? The second one feels more real, more trustworthy, and infinitely more admirable. But let's add another twist. This donation came during BLACKPINK's tour break, when every member is exploring their own ventures. While others may focus on fashion, film, or music, Jisoo decided to take her influence into a different direction, one that won't appear on a stage or in an ad campaign, but in the lives of children who may never know her name, yet will feel the impact of her choice. It's an investment not in her career, but in humanity. And here's where entrepreneurship sneaks in. True leaders, whether in business or entertainment, understand that brand equity isn't just built on performance. It's built on trust, authenticity, and the emotional currency you hold with your audience. Jisoo just invested in the rarest and most powerful asset of all, silent integrity. Till the question burns, why now? Was it a coincidence that this news surfaced just as fans were questioning her absence from flashy international events like the VMAs? Some fans are whispering that this was her real stage, her quiet performance in the wings of global headlines. When everyone was wondering why Jisoo wasn't in the spotlight, she was creating her own story, one so unexpected it flipped the narrative completely. She didn't skip out on glory, she redefined what glory means. And here's where it gets chillingly strategic. From an investor's perspective, Jisoo's move mirrors what happens in financial markets when a company makes a long-term play instead of chasing quick profits. By prioritizing genuine impact over immediate clout, she increases her long-term brand value exponentially. Her quiet donation becomes the equivalent of a hidden dividend, an action that yields trust and loyalty over years, not days. Fans won't forget this. Brands won't forget this. The industry won't forget this. And she didn't even have to say a word. Jisoo is willing to donate such a staggering sum in silence. What else is she doing behind closed doors? Is this just one chapter of a bigger philanthropic journey that fans haven't even glimpsed yet? Remember, this isn't her first act of generosity. She's donated to the Korean Red Cross, pledged revenue from her YouTube channel to save the children, and quietly supported environmental causes. So if this is the pattern, then the cliffhanger writes itself. Are we just scratching the surface of Jisoo's true mission? A mission that goes beyond music, beyond fame, and into shaping a legacy of impact? The more you think about it, the clearer it becomes. Jisoo isn't just a performer on stage. she's a strategist off stage. Every investor knows that diversification is key to long-term growth. Jisoo is diversifying her influence portfolio. She has music, fashion, acting, and now philanthropy. And the philanthropy part, the one she hides, is ironically the one that cements her image as timeless. 'Cause music trends can fade, endorsements can expire, but acts of genuine kindness linger in the memory of fans forever. Imagine Jisoo at the hospital quietly signing papers for her donation, while the world outside debates which celebrity wore the boldest dress at an award show. Contrast is almost cinematic. On one side, lights, cameras, controversy. On the other, silence, paperwork, and an act that changes lives. Sometimes the most powerful move is the one nobody notices, until they do. In a world where everything is amplified, why would Jisoo hide her most powerful act? The answer might just be the ultimate marketing lesson. Silence can be louder than noise. Mystery can be more captivating than constant exposure. And restraint when you're at the top can create more impact than endless self-promotion. This is the essence of what we might call the Jisoo power. It's not about the volume of her actions, but the depth. Not about the applause of the crowd, but the quiet ripple that changes real lives. So where does that leave us? With a superstar who continues to defy the expectations of fame, who invests not just in her career but in causes that outlast trends, and who teaches, perhaps without meaning to, that true influence isn't measured in ticket sales or Instagram likes, but in the silent gratitude of families who get another chance at tomorrow. But here's the twist most people forget: generosity is contagious. When someone at Jisoo's level quietly makes a move like this, it doesn't just affect the hospital or the children, it sparks a chain reaction. Fans begin to talk, brands begin to notice, and suddenly other celebrities and influencers feel the subtle pressure to do something meaningful too. This is called social proof in psychology. When a respected figure sets a standard, others follow, often without realizing they're being influenced. Jisoo's quiet donation may have planted the seed for an entire wave of giving, a ripple that goes far beyond the walls of Seoul National University Children's Hospital. And let's be real, there's also a playful irony here. While the media runs headlines about who skipped which award show or who wore the most daring outfit, Jisoo just outplayed the entire system by doing something that will never go out of style: kindness. That's the kind of narrative no PR stunt can buy, no viral social media can replace. It's lasting. It's unforgettable. And it's uniquely hers. Maybe that's why fans are now calling it the Jisoo power, because it's not loud, not boastful, but somehow stronger than anything else around it. So as we close this chapter, remember the opening question: why would someone hide an act so extraordinary? Perhaps because true power doesn't need to announce itself. Perhaps because the real story isn't about fame at all, but about impact. And perhaps because Kim Jisoo has already learned what so many are still chasing, that the loudest moves in life are often the quietest ones. And now the challenge passes to you, the viewer. What will you do with this story? Will you let it pass as another headline, or will you hold on to the deeper lesson embedded within? Because if Jisoo can change lives quietly, then what's stopping us from making our own unexpected moves? That's the Jisoo power. And if you want to see where this story leads next, because trust me, there's always a next chapter, make sure you subscribe, share, and come back. The stage may go dark for now, but the curtain is only rising on something even bigger.